বসে থাকি।
নো, হ্যালো হ্যালো, শোনা
সবাই
যাচ্ছে?
শুনতে পারবে। একটু কাছে নিন। না, ঠিক আছে।
ঠিক আছে। ওম সর্বস্বরূপে সর্বেশে সর্বশক্তি সমন্বিতে ভয়ভূত্রাহিনো দেবী দুর্গে দেবী নমস্তুতে। Good afternoon, everybody. Respected Swami Jnanalokanandaji Maharaj and Swami Sarvasthanandaji Maharaj and all the devotees present here and who are listening in online also. Many thanks to Sarvasthanandaji. So he has given all these things also. He helped me for his visa also, given shelter, fooding and lodging, all these things. So requested that to speak something. Already you have heard that usually in the medical field to deliver lecture, that is seeing the PowerPoint we can tell, but the about spiritual matter, that is to speak, no doubt it is very difficult to me. He asked me that is to speak on the Durga Puja and its significance. Naturally, the questions will come: who is Mother Durga, and what is Durga Puja? What is the significance of Durga Puja? Who is Mother Durga? Mother Durga herself told, "Ekoi bahang jagat tatro ditya ka mama kara." So she only one in this world, that is reality. So she is the supreme reality of this universe. She is the power of universe. And once it is asked Medha Rishi that who the Mother Durga. So Medha Rishi, that is described to the Shurata and Samadhi, that Sha Vidya Parama Muktir Hetu Bhuta Sanatani Sangsaro Bandha Hetusya Saiva Sarve Sareshwari. Sha Vidya Parama Mukti Hetu Bhuta Sanatani Sangsaro Bandha Hetusya Saiva Sarve Sareshwari. She who is the goddess of gods and goddesses. সে সর্বে সরেশ্বরী, তিনি সকল ঈশ্বরেরও ঈশ্বরী, মানে she is the supreme power of the universe. So she only can give liberation to us. The সাবিদ্যা পরমা মুক্তি, তিনি একমাত্র আমাদের মুক্তি দিতে পারেন। She only can liberate, she has the power to liberate others, that to the jivas. So no one else. That is, it is mentioned in that sloka, it is Chondi, it is there. So, and not only that, so she removes that all the bondages of the world, and at the same time also, he binds ourselves in the samsara. So with so many attachment like this, so samsara bandha hetuscha. So she is the cause of the bondage of this world, and she only can liberate ourselves and removes our bondages of the universal. So now you know that is who is that mother. So she is the supreme reality. So we are telling that is the God. Again, we are telling that is the supreme reality. This contradiction may comes because supreme reality is one. They're omnipotent, omniscient, omnipresent. That is immutable. So absolute. So we are offering the in the form. Yes. Sri Ramakrishna told that is Brahman and Shakti are identical. This is Shakti, Mahamaya. That is why Maha Puja it is called. That is Mahamaya, mother of all. So Brahman and Shakti are identical. This is a wonderful statement of Sri Ramakrishna, because in others there are paths are there in the religious paths where this Mahamaya they call that is the Maya, that is ignorance, that is illusion. They won't believe that is the mother Shakti. Also, even Shankaracharya also won't believe that is the Shakti. So Sri Ramakrishna himself told that as long as you are in this world, that is, you cannot deny the Shakti. It is just like the fire and its power to burn. Brahma এবং শক্তি অভেদ, যেমন অগ্নি এবং তার দাহিকা শক্তি অভেদ. So you cannot, that is fire and its power to burn, that is, you cannot deny. If you accept the one, you must accept the other. So one cannot think of fire without its power to burn, or power to burn without fire. That is true. And similarly, one cannot deny the God or Ishvara or Brahman, that is without Shakti, or Shakti without Brahman. Similarly, one cannot believe that is the absolute, that without the relatives, or the relatives without the absolute. So Brahman and Shakti are identical. In the science also it is said that in the whole world which we find at the end, that is matter and energy. The energy is constant. Though two things are there, matter and energy are the two sides of the same coin. Likewise, that is power, and that is divine power, and that is Brahman are identical. Gods and Brahman and Shakti are identical. So that is why mothers also already told in the, I have a very beginning told, that is ekoi bahang jagatratto ditya ka mamakara. No second is there. So we are worshipping the God. What is its significance? So the answer we can get from this image itself. That is a beautiful, that is architect, that is the that is inner meaning of our any images. That is very deep, no doubt. You can get the answer from this image itself. So how can we realize the mother? How can we see the mother? We are worshipping mother, divine mother, Mother Durga. So why? That is, so if mothers is pleased, we can, whatever we want, we can get that. If one wants liberation, then mother can give the liberation to him, that removes her, his or her bondages. And if anybody wants wealth and other things, that is the knowledge, so name and fame, the mother also gives that. That is why we are worshipping mother. So how may we realize the mother? So I told already that is the answer is within this image itself. You see, the mother is trying to kill that Asura. She came actually to destroy the Asura, and we are seeing that is Asura is there, mother with in his Vahan Singha, the lion, so attacking this Asuras. But here you see, the Asura is nothing but the it represents the tamas, and this lion is Rajas, and mother is Shuddha Sattva. Sri Ramakrishna told that once, that is a Narendranath, in a conversation, they told Brahman cannot be seen. But what Sri Ramakrishna remarks, yes, it can be seen with the pure mind and pure buddhi. ভগবানকে দেখা যায় না, কিন্তু তিনি শুদ্ধ মন এবং শুদ্ধ বুদ্ধির গোচর। এটি শ্রীরামকৃষ্ণদেবের কথা। You can see him or her, that is the with pure mind and pure buddhi. Actually, that pure buddhi and mind, that is one with this supreme reality, like this. So, Sri Ramakrishna told this. So with this pure mind, we can realize the Divine Mother. So how we can reach that goal? So here, that is tamosh, asura is nothing, symbol of the tamosh, and lion is the symbol of rajas, and mother is shuddha sattva. So unless you go beyond these three gunas, there is gunatita, that is supreme reality gunatita, that is mother, though mother is that a shuddha sattva, but she possesses all the three qualities, that is sattva, raja and tama. But mother's sattva is vishuddha sattva, not that ordinary sattva, rajas, tamas, because she is beyond these qualities. Though she possesses these qualities, three qualities, sattva, rajas, tamo, with this, that is the mind hold this world. So usually also in other words it is mentioned that we have that Purusha and Prakriti. In the Gita it is told Purusha and Prakriti. When Purusha is the God with his true Prakriti, that is one is Pora and another is Apara Prakriti, he is governing the whole world. Bhumi apo analo bahu khang mano buddhi revacha ahankaro iti angme bhinna prakriti rashtadha. These are the eightfold prakriti. And with the five folds, you all know, that is the panchikaran, that is with the five elements, that is the earth, water, air, fire, and vayu, air, so and space. So with these five elements, the whole world is made up. And the apareya mitastannang prakriti viddhi me parang jiva bhutang mahabahu jayadang dharjati jagat. There are another prakriti who is superior than that. Apareya mitastannang annang. That is other than that. Another prakriti is there, which is that who forms the soul of the individual, who forms the soul of the individual. And other things is Jayadam Dharjate Jagat, that is by which the world is upheld. So mother herself, that is the upheld the world, and through these two prakritis, God or Brahman, whatever may be, that is the governing this whole world. And Gita Bhagavan told the Purushang Prakriting Chaiva Vidhi Onadi Ubhavapi. That is both are Onadi. Onadi means that is the no beginning. So like Brahman, no beginning, no death, nothing, that is constant. So Purusha and Prakriti, it is mentioned in the Gita also, 2-3 chapters, that is there also immutable. So in this way also we can think that in Vedanta also, in this Puranas also, that is supreme reality is one. But according to the need of the devotees, God takes the different forms. Likewise, mothers, Durga also, that is the form of the this kind of forms. That time, that was necessary to kill that asura, powerful. But nowadays we think that is the asura within us, that not outwards, that is within us. We have to destroy this asura. I will come slowly. So this tamasha is the asura, and the rajas shakti is the lion, and sattva, shuddha sattva is mother. So we get the mother. So to purify our mind, what is necessary, you have to first control the tamasa, tamasa shakti. So that is why how we can that control that tamasic shakti. So we can control that, but we can destroy that either through sattva or through rajas, or combined with both these two. So you see, that is one leg of the mother on the asura. So that is so he is destroying his powers, so, or controlling this asura shakti with one leg, and another also, that is the lion also attacking this asura. So with this raja shakti and also by the sattva guna, that is we can control the tamasic shakti also. That's tamas. That means that is the through the good thinkings we can destroy our bad thinkings also, and through the good works also we can destroy all the evil powers, good powers we can destroy evil powers also. So activity is necessary. So first you have to control the tamas. If you that is get rid of from this tamasa, then rajas will be there, dominant in your mind. But that rajasa is also, that is through work you can do good and also in the bad. You see, Gita, it is said, kama esha krodho esha rajagunu samudbhavo mahasano mahapapna vidhi enam iha bairinam. So kamo esho krodho esho rajaguna samvada. It is that is the from rajaguna it comes. That is both desire and anger. So these are the enemy of our life. These are the enemy of the whole universe. So you have to control rajas also. So that is why you see, that is the over the lion also, mother another leg is there controlling the also the rajas also. So when these good works, so during rajas activity, so we can do good and also bad. So only we have to do good. Otherwise, that is the liberation will be linger. So that is, you have to control the rajas also with the sattas gunas. That indicates, that is why mother's another leg is on the lion. So one leg in the over the asura, and another is singha, that is lion. So through either through these controlling the tamas shakti, through the sattva, or through rajas, or both of them. So if you control the tamasic and rajasic shakti, that is the power of tamas and rajas, then when that is the sattva will predominate with the good works only. So, and that is why it is mentioned that desires is the main enemy of our world. So you have to give up the desires also. Otherwise, the desire creates again the bondages. When the desires obstructed, it turns into anger. So kamat krodho bhijayate, krodhat bhavati sammoha, sammohat siti vibhrama, sitir bhangshat buddhinasho, buddhinashat pranashyati. What is happened? That is when desire comes. So it is also in the Gita it is mentioned. So when desires come, when it is obstructed by any way, suppose that is your children that is asking for one mobile, but you won't give. So what is happened, you see, like this. So when krodha, kama, desire is obstructed somewhat, so it turns into the krodha, that is anger. And then follows krodhat bhavati sammoha, sammohat siti vibhrama. Then the delusion come and follows the loss of memory. then determination will go, and then you will destroy. So, krodhat bhavati sammoho, sammohat siti vibhramo, sitir bhangshat buddhi nasho, buddhi nashat pranashyati. So, you will go down to hell like this. That is why desire should be controlled first. Rajas Shakti also you have to control. So, Rajas Shakti can be controlled by the Shuddha Bhavas, that is Sattva. You have to impose Sattik Bhava also, that is good qualities you have to impose on that in your mind, so that you will good thinkings, good working, through that your mind will be purified. So, when it will be purified, then that is you can see the experiences in your heart. And when it is completely pure, then you can see in your heart the Mother Durga. So, in the images, it is there. So, the Asur is nothing but tamosh, our tamasic nature, and that is lion is nothing but that is our Rajas Shakti power, and that is, and through these good karmas, that is we can, that is build our mind in good thoughts, that is Sattva will be dominant, and that times that is the several experiences you can feel, and mothers will, you can see in your heart, mother. But you see that is not the end. That is not the end. So if anybody wants, that is wealth, knowledge, that is name and fame, then you see in this image there are other deities are there, like Lakshmi, Saraswati, and Ganesh, and Kartik. So Lakshmi is nothing but oil. That is the mother of wealth. So you can get that also. If you pleased Mother Durga, so you can, naturally you can get, that is the wealth. And at the same time, also mother of knowledge, that is Saraswati. And they will come also at the same time. And you will get, that is the Siddhi, Vinayaka. And Siddhi you can get, and also the power, that is Kartiko. So if anybody wants, that is worldly things also, mother will give all these things. So that is it is also Chandi, it is mentioned. But once who want to realize the holy, that divine mother, divine power, or supreme reality, then what she told? She will tell, oh, you see, that is above, that is Shiva is there. That is your destination. That is Chidanandoham, Shivoham, Shivoham. That is the supreme, no form is there. There is formless. So that we can see that very beautifully explained in the Kathamrita also. Sri Ramakrishna, in its parable, that that is the parable of 3 decades. 3 decades stories, I think you have all read, all of you have read, that 3 decades, that is, so after referring, that is the 1 decade told, that is the better to kill him. So no evidence will be there. So the other person, that is, he is the tamasic in nature. He can destroy all these things. And another decades, that is the decades that he told not necessary, that is, we can bind industry so that is the he cannot do any harm to us. So they bind that person in a tree, and other, he was the, that is the, just like Rajas, that is with this Rajas, that is work in increase, that is the very, so it will continue the work also. So because if the patient, that victim is died, so then that is no more work is there, but it will continue that. So another decades, that is tamasha, Sattva. Sattva, that is he feels, oh, that is, he removes all the knots, and then show the path, that is on which way he can reach his house. Then Sri Ramakrishna remarks that is these dacoits also, those is sattva, but he is also, that is cannot see the supreme reality. He can show that you go there, but he cannot reach there, because the sattva also the dacoits. So these three gunas are like dacoits in this story very well. So we have to go beyond these three gunas. So but Vishuddha Sattva is different. So again, if you continue this path of realization, sadhana, then only you mothers can, that is Sri Ramakrishna told, it is the beauty of the bhakti yoga, that is divine mother's worship, that if mother pleased, she can give you the devotion and the same time can give the knowledge also. Both the knowledge and devotion mothers can give. But in other paths, that is in Advaita Vedantis, you can only realize the supreme reality. But in the Bhakti Yoga also, you can reach the same goal, that is if mother is pleased, she can give that is in the Bhava Samadhi, you will see the God, and in the Nirvikalpa Samadhi, you can see the immutable, that is supreme reality. So, that is what is necessary. We have to control our senses, we have to control our desire, and so that is we can get the blessings of the mother. So this much. Thank you. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat. Sri Ramakrishna Arpanamustu. I pray to Thakur Ma Swamiji and the Divine Mother Durga, so that is the Shavara, so that we can reach the goal in this life itself. Thank you all.
Thank you, Maharaj, for this nice explanation of the imagery, the images that we see in the Durga Puja. It's a very enlightening talk. So now I would request, before Revered Maharaj begins his talk, Jnanalokanandaji, I'll give a very brief introduction. So, Revered Swami Jnanalokanandaji joined the order in 1982, joined the Ramakrishna order at a very young age. And then over the past 4 decades, and he, as is the tradition, we got sannyasa in 1992. And over the past 4 decades, he has served many centers of the Ramakrishna Mutt and Mission across India, taking various roles, that of a teacher, headmaster, and spiritual guide. For nearly 20 years, he led 5 mission schools. He was the principal of 5 mission schools, which included Purulia and several others. And he has had the privilege of shaping the lives of countless young people. So currently, is he's one of the trustees of the Ramakrishna Mutt and Mission Board of Trustees, and is also serving as the secretary of the Ramakrishna Mission Swami Vivekananda's ancestral home and memorial. It's a beautiful place, the very place where Swami Vivekananda was born. And since 2012, he has been appointed as a trustee of the entire Ramakrishna Mutt and Mission, and also a member of the governing body of the Ramakrishna Mission. So recently we released one book, which is a translation of his original Bengali book. So he has written several books, 5 books on ethics, values, and spirituality. He has conducted numerous seminars, workshops, and retreats for students, teachers, professionals, and families. So he has traveled to Bangladesh, South Africa, and UAE, and spread the timeless message of the holy trio of Ramakrishna, Ma Sharda, Swami Vivekananda, and Vedanta. So I would now request Revered Swami Jnanalokanandaji to enlighten us about the significance. In fact, the book that we have released in Vivekananda Festival in London actually has these 3 articles on the significance of Divine Mother Durga. So if you get a chance, you might read it there. The name of the book is Contemplation on Life Divine. This was released. The English version was released in London, and you will find some articles there on the. So now I would request Revered Maharaj to talk on the significance of Divine Mother Durga.
Thank you, Maharaj. Srimad Swami Sarvasthanandaji, in whom we all have a place, Sarvasthananda. So we all have a refuge in him. That is the thing. A large heart, a great heart, like that. In Bengali, I am reminded of one nice verse about, which depicts the nature of good heart. এই হৃদয়ী সে নীলাচল কাশী মথুরা বৃন্দাবন বুদ্ধ গয়ায়ে জেরুজালেমে মদিনা কাবা ভবন মসজিদ এই মন্দির এই গির্জা এই হৃদয় এইখানে বসে ঈশা মুসা পেল সত্যের পরিচয় এই রণভূমে বাঁশির কিশোর গাহিলেন মহাগীতা এই মাঠে হলো মেষের রাখাল নবীরা খোদার মিতা এই হৃদয়ের ধ্যান গুহা মাঝে বসিয়া সাক্ষ্যমুনি ত্যাজিল রাজ্য মানবের মহাবেদনার ডাক শুনি এই কন্দরে আরব দুলাল শুনিতে আহ্বান এইখানে বসে গাহিলেন তিনি কোরআনের সামগান মিথ্যা শুনিনি ভাই এই হৃদয়ের চেয়ে বড় কোনো মন্দির কাবা নাই all these temples and mosques, everything is in your heart. That is why, according to Swami Vivekananda, who is Sri Ramakrishna, he is love personified. And what is love? Love gives and forgives. We can remind now another, recall the pranam mantra which is offered to mothers. It is like that. Shanti Rupam, Kshama Rupam, Sneha Rupam, Shubhankarim, Sakshat Bhagavati Deving, Mataram Twang Namamyam. Jagannatha is being worshipped here in the form of Durga. So he represents Shanti Rupa means peace. Kshama Rupam means all forgiveness. Sneha Rupam, all affection. Shanti Rupam, Kshama Rupam, Sneha Rupam, Shubhankaring, all auspiciousness in her. So Shanti Rupam, Kshama Rupam, Sneha Rupam, Shubhankarim. Sakshat Bhagavati Deving Mataram Twang Namamyaham. Our mother, biological mother, is considered as direct goddesses in this universe, in this world. So, from Goddess Ma Durga, all these, everything has come out. It is said, Tvang Vaishnavi Shakti Rananta Virya Vishwasya Bijam Paramasimaya Sammohitam Devi Samastameta Tvang Vai Prasanna Bhuvi Mukti Hetu. Like that. Anyway, so I am beholden to Sarvasthanandaji for making everything possible here, to stay here for long days. I actually came here on the invitation of Vivekananda Festival, Vivekananda Human Center. Sometimes back, Sri Ramchandra Saha was here, director. He has some other pressing needs. That is why he is not here now at present. Anyway, he made it possible. He invited me. And one Gaurima, she told 2 years back that I will bring you to London, Maharaj. And her dream actually now have translated into action. Anyway, I am grateful to Swami Sarvasthanandaji, Sri Ramchandra Saha, Gaurima, Dr. Prabodh Sarkar, her husband, and Shraddhamayanandaji nicely depicted about Sri Durga. significance of Durga Devi. And nice devotees, illustrious devotees, I pray for you all with another prayer that is offered to in honor of Durga. Jayade Jagadanande Jagadeka Prapujite Jaya Sarvagate Durge Jagadhatri Namastute. What is the meaning? Victory to you, O source of all joy to the universe, the one and only who is worshipped by all creation. Victory to you, O Durga, who prevails, who pervades all existence. Salutation to you, O Mother of the world. Another prayer, we can pray utter this mantra together, I think. I will speak a few portion and you will repeat. It will be interactive. I think it will be enjoyable to all of us. Pranatanam prasidatvam Devi Vishwarti Harini Trilokyavasinamidde Lokanam Varada Bhava. Pranatanam prasidatvam Devi Vishwarti Harini Trilokyavasinamidde Lokanam Varada Bhava. What is the meaning? O Goddess, be gracious to those who bow before you. Remover of the world's afflictions, dwelling in the three worlds and praised by all, become the bestower of blessings upon all beings. And another verse, another mantra is this prayer to the Divine Mother. Hara papam, hara klesham, hara shokam, hara dukkham, hara rogam, hara kshobham, hara mari, hara priya. You also repeat it. Hara papam, hara klesham, hara shokam, hara dukkham, hara rogam, hara kshobham, hara mari, hara priya. It is also a nice verse and very easy to understand, and it is very comprehensive also. No difficult any syllable or difficult words are there. Hara papam, hara klesham. Papam means sins. Remove all our sins. Hara klesham, remove all our sufferings. Hara shokam, hara dukkham, remove all our sorrows and all our pains. So, remove sin, remove suffering, remove sorrow, remove pain. Hara papam, hara klesham, hara shokam, hara dukkham. Hara rogam, hara kshobham, hara mari, hara priye. Remove disease, remove agitation, remove calamity, O beloved of Hari. So hara papam, hara klesham, hara shokam, hara dukkham, hara rogam, hara kshobham, hara mari, hara priya. I pray to the Divine Mother to remove all our sufferings in this world, in this samsara. Now about Durga Puja. In my book recently released in Vivekananda Festival on 14th September, the book name is Contemplation on Life Divine. Actually, there are some articles originally written Bengali few days back. One Dipra Bhattacharya, he translated these articles into English, and this human center, Vivekananda Human Center, they are I am grateful to them. They released this book in their festival. So I am also grateful to him, Sri Ramchandra Sai again. Here, 3 articles, as Swami Sarvasthanaji already said to you. So one of the articles I will read out here. Sri Sri Durga Puja, a worship of power and harmony. Everyone agrees that Durga Puja is the heart and soul of Bengali culture and festivities. But when and where this worship festival actually began is difficult to determine. In the Rig Veda, the Devi Sukta and Ratri Sukta mention the worship of Shakti or Divine Mother. In the Sri Chandi and the Gita, there are references to Maya, Mahamaya, and the divine glory of the goddess. It is said, Maya nartayate sarvam jagadeta characharam. Maya nartayate sarvam. Everything is, she is making all dance, all from this place to that place, all are agitated like that. Sada nartayate maya jagat sthapara jangamam brahmadi stamba paryantam sadeva asura manusham. Even the devatas, jakshas, rakshasas, men, every thing, she is making others agitated, and from this place to that place, it is just moving around. That is the thing. Sada nartayate maya jagat sthavara jangam brahmadi stamba paryantam sadeva asura manusham. In one thing, nowadays you can understand this Maya through mobile. It is making all of us dancing. How this mobile, this word, we can describe this word. One acronym is there, MOBILE. M for Maya, O for operates, B for beautifully, I for internationally, L for locally, E for everywhere. See the this Maya is making us dance. So Maya operates beautifully, internationally, locally, everywhere. This is what is called Maya. Anyway, it was found in the Chandi, in the Rig Veda, in the Gita, everywhere. All these are there. We see in the Sri Chandi, Tathapi mamata varte mohagarte nipatita mahamaya prabhavena sangsara sthitikarina. In the Gita, what is that? Devi hesha gunamai mama maya durattaya mameva je prapaddante maya metam tarantite. Bhagavan himself says like that. In the Puranas, it is said that Lord Krishna himself worshipped the goddess. Before the battle of Kurukshetra, at Krishna's advice, Arjuna and the Pandavas worshipped Sri Sri Durga to seek victory and success during their incognito exile. When King Indra was defeated and expelled from heaven by the demons, he regained his throne by worshipping the goddess. In the Krittivashi Ramayana, it is mentioned that Lord Rama worshipped Sri Durga before killing Ravana. In Sri Sri Chandi, the goddess is worshipped for the destruction of Madhu Kaitava, Mahishasura, Shumbha and Nishubha. Kings like Suratha and sages like Samadhi, after hearing about the greatness of the goddess, devoted themselves to her to fulfill their own spiritual aspirations. However, none of these ancient instances of Shakti worship are verified by formal history. From what history can tell, King Ganesha of Srihatta, Sylhet, worshipped a Durga idol in the 15th century. In the 16th century, King Kangsha Narayana of Rajshahi, that is also in Bangladesh, is also known to have organized Durga Puja with an idol. Since then, landlords or jamindars across Bengal began organizing Durga Puja both as a way to express their religious devotion and to showcase their aristocratic status. It is also believed that in the medieval period, Hindu jamindars organized the festival to promote communal harmony among various communities. The worship of Shakti. In all the cases mentioned above, the goddess is worshipped as the source of all power, with the aim of receiving her divine grace. We humans, despite having knowledge, intellect, wealth, physical strength, influence, allies, and weapons, come to realize that in the face of the immense universal power, all of it is insignificant. At any moment, our pride in our intelligence, wealth, and strength can vanish in an instant. That is why, knowingly or unknowingly, weak and helpless humans often turn to the worship of Shakti. And this worship is not always just a grand and external ritual with images and idols. More often, it is a deep, spontaneous plea rising from within the human soul, a heartfelt appeal born out of helplessness and yearning. In this sense, there is really no true atheist in this world. Everyone is a believer. No political belief can negate the human independence on a supreme power. Any individual who is truly aware of their own limitations and recognizes their inability to harness and unify all the forces by their own effort is inevitably drawn toward the divine source of the energy. Some admit this truth openly and simply, others deny it due to ego or confusion. Still, there is hardly anyone in this world who does not wish to attain power in some form or other. In that sense, we humans across the globe are all seekers of strength, worshippers of strength. None of us want to be weak. We all wish to be great, to be powerful. The scripture says, Nayam atma balahinena labhya. This self cannot be attained by the weak. We do not wish to remain weak because our true nature is strength and vitality. We are part of that supreme power. We are, in essence, embodiments of that power. The scriptures say, Aham Brahmasmi. And since Brahman and Shakti are inseparable, there is no difference between us and Shakti. In this way, we are not separate from Shakti. We are its inseparable part, and that is why we are natural worshippers of power, always longing for it. The role of harmony in Sri Sri Durga Puja pantheons. Although Goddess Durga is the central deity of the festival in Bengal, she is worshipped along with her full divine family. It is almost like a reflection of the traditional joint family system at once defined Bengali society. Here, the goddess appears as the loving, nurturing mother, the head of a typical Bengali household. She comes with her sons Kartika and Ganesha and her daughters Lakshmi and Saraswati. Along with them come their respective animal companions, the peacock, mouse, owl, and swan. All are placed together within the same idol framework called the Ek Chala or single backdrop. Above them, on the Chala Chitra, the decorative backdrop, stands Lord Shiva. her consort, and alongside him are representations of the 33 crore deities, the entire divine pantheon. The Chalachitra beautifully combines the presence of deities worshipped across different sects: Shaiva, Shakta, Vaishnava, Saura, and Ganapatya, portraying a rare and graceful unity among all divine traditions. Durga rides a lion, but this fierce, powerful, battle-ready animal here plays a very different role: a loyal friend and devoted protector. The lion stands by her as an ever alert guard, ready to sacrifice its life to protect the goddess and her children. In her battle against demons, the lion becomes her most trusted partner. Even the entire structure of the Durga idol represents this deep ideal of harmony. No one is left out. From the highest creation of God, human beings, to animals, birds, insects, and even demons all find a place. Durga, the Divine Mother, is worshipped with reverence, but even the demonic figure like even the demonic figures she slays, the uncivilized evil asuras, are symbolically offered respect. The lion, symbolizing strength and power, is naturally worshipped, yet surprisingly, even the mouse, typically seen as a household pest, is worshipped too. The gentle domestic swan is understandably loved, but the owl, a creepy, nocturnal bird, also has a place, and so does the peacock, which roams in wild forests. If you observe closely, each animal represents a different group of living beings. The lion represents wild beasts of the forest. The peacock stands for birds. The owl represents nocturnal creatures. The mouse symbolizes terrestrial insects and crawlers. The swan is for aquatic life. Jalachar, Sthalachar, Bhuchar, Khechar. Everything you will find in this plan of images. Each of these animals, carefully chosen, symbolizes a specific group of life forms on earth. No category, whether land, water, air, or amphibious creatures, has been excluded. However, one striking change is noticeable with time. Earlier, all the deities were placed together in a single frame, echoing the traditional giant family. But with the rise of modern nuclear family structures, this too has changed. In many communities, Barwari Puja, today the idols of various gods and goddesses are placed separately in defined positions. This shift in idol arrangement mirrors the broader social transformation, showing how even worship styles evolve with society. In scattered way nowadays, the idols are placed. Otherwise, in olden days, all these are in, say, backdrop, that is ekchala. Harmony in the choice of puja items. Despite the changes over time, if you look closely, the ideal of harmony in Durga Puja is still upheld in the choice of offerings and materials. Nothing from nature is excluded, from mighty trees to tiny herbs and vines. The puja includes branches of ashwatha means people and banyan trees, mango leaves, paddy stalks, aparajita vines, bilwa leaves, tulsi leaves, each representing different plants and their significance in Indian ecology. The ritual of Navapatrika, 9 sacred plants, is a symbol of India's deeply agricultural and nature connected society. The puja also requires sacred soil collected from holy pilgrimage sites across plains, deserts, mountains, and hills. Water from rivers, springs, ponds, lakes, oceans, and sacred tanks are required. Even the morning dew collected from blades of grass, this is also required. To gather all these elements, one would have to travel across the length and breadth of India. Perhaps the wise sages of the past envisioned these as a subtle way to awaken patriotism and national unity, a spiritual journey that doubled as a reminder of India's diverse yet connected identity. Regardless of whether that was their intent, in India's unstable times, this ritualistic journey to collect puja ingredients becomes a profound symbol of national unity. In this ritual, there is no discrimination between small or large items. Even single material, no matter how insignificant it seems, is included with care and respect. Paddy, durva grass, sesame til, mustard, haritaki, betel leaf, and nut. These are acquired. These are required in this puja. Raw rice, barley, pulses, fruits, flowers, cooked food, sweets, milk, curd, ghee, puffed rice, cow dung, cow urine, firewood, sandalwood, wine, meat, hemp, earth, and water, sand. Everything is considered worthy and necessary for this worship. Everyone's role in the collective harmony of Durga Puja. Durga Puja is often called the Ashwamedha Yagna of the Kali Yuga. It requires the help and participation of literally everyone, regardless of class, occupation, or status. It starts with a well to do householder who hosts or sponsors the puja. A pure and knowledgeable Brahmin priest is needed for chanting mantras and conducting rituals. Before the puja, the priest must shave his head, for which a barber is required. Clay pots are essential, so potters play a key role in making both the idol and the vessels. Durga holds many weapons. For these, a blacksmith is necessary. She wears jewelry, and goldsmiths are needed to craft them. Every participant, including the gods, wears new clothes, so weavers and tailors are essential. Grand pandals, temporary temples are built for the idol and visitors, requiring carpenters and modern day decorators. For lighting up the whole area, lighting technicians are needed. Without drummers and musicians, the puja loses its soul stirring power. Even leather workers are needed to make the drums. Dhak. We require this leather workers. The large amount of flowers and garlands are required, so florists have a role. Milk, curd, and ghee must come from cow herds. Delicious sweets are made by confectioners and halwais. A cook, often a Brahmin, is needed for preparing the sacred offerings. Farmers are essential for providing grains and vegetables. In today's industrial society, the working class produces the materials used in worship. For cultural programs, you need performers and artists. For sound system and announcement, a microphone operator is needed. For a lively fairground, many vendors and small traders join in. All of this shows how deeply integrated and community based Durga Puja truly is. In conclusion, Durga Puja is far more than just a religious celebration. It embodies a deep spiritual philosophy that embraces unity, inclusion, and cooperation. It moves silently, almost invisibly, shaping society and social relationship generation after generation. So, without hesitation or doubt, we can say Durga Puja is a worship of Shakti, divine power. Durga Puja is a worship of harmony. Durga Puja is a worship of unity. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Harihi Om Tasat. Just a glimpse you find here. In other articles, some other details, things are there, how this significance of owl, significance of this lion and swan and peacock, all these you will find. I think time is up. It is better to finish, and for prayer we have to get ready. So thank you for your giving this patience hearing. Thank you, everyone. You all are invited to Swamiji's house, where from I have come. Birthplace of Swami Vivekananda. When you go to India, particularly Kolkata, visit Swamiji's house. All you are cordially invited to visit that place. Thank you.